Here at Wyopreps.com, we celebrate our athletes of the week across the Cowboy State. It's brought to you by Premier Bone and Joint Centers. We're worthy of Wyoming. And our latest girls winners is a duo from Rollins High School Wrestling. And it's Olivia McMahon, who won the Battle in the Bighorns tournament at 125 pounds, and Kinsey Hooper, her teammate, who won the title at 120 pounds. And both these ladies join me here as a conversation. And first of all, congratulations to you both on a great tournament. I'll start with you, Olivianna. Just talk a little bit about you won the title at 125. You had all three wins by fall after an opening round bye. I guess how would you describe how you performed about 2 weeks ago now?
I would say it's definitely a mindset. Going onto the mat, you have to have a winning mindset, and if you have that, like you're way more likely to win. Um, all three matches, they definitely put up a fight. I respect all of them for going out there and trying, and yeah, I was super happy. It was a good weekend, especially winning Rollins' title for our girls team. We won the tournament as a team too, so that was really awesome.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. For you, Kinsey, you ended up winning at 120. You went fall, had to beat a teammate in a tough 1-0 decision, and then ended up winning the title by fall. How would you describe how you wrestled a couple weeks ago?
I would definitely say it is also a mindset. Like, I struggle with nerves, so having my coach there to help calm my nerves and let me know that like I can do this and I can win. And especially when wrestling my teammate, which is never fun. And the 1-0 win was very disappointing, but she was a good fight and I appreciate her fight and like she never gave up. But yeah, it was really fun and I just going out there and wrestling is always so fun, and the win of the whole team especially was so fun.
I was going to ask you, Kinsey, about that. How difficult is it to wrestle a teammate in a tournament because they kind of know all your moves since they practice against you day in and day out?
Yeah, we practiced so much together. It was really hard. We spent a lot of the time up on our feet just hand fighting because she knew my moves, I knew her moves, and it was just tough. I only got an escape from bottom, which that just defined the whole match.
Yeah, yeah. For you, Oliviana, talk a little bit about just what do you focus on when you're on the mat? You talked about a mindset. What are some of the things specifically you like to focus on to get you ready? And then, is it are you shooting your shots? Is it takedowns? What are you what's your mindset, I guess?
Um, my main mindset is kind of just if they shoot, I want to score. If I shoot, I'm gonna score. And even when, you're going for the shot and they figure out how to block it, you just got to find a way on top. And that's where a lot of my points have come from is they shoot and then I decide, yeah, they're not getting that shot on me, and you really have to just make it your match. If you go out there confident and you're confident in what you go in practice and work so hard every day to accomplish, then it's a lot more if you have that winning mentality, you're a lot more likely to win, in my opinion. So,
What have you improved on maybe the most from your perspective, coming into this season early on?
I think definitely from last year's season to this season was definitely confidence and shooting. Last year, all of us girls kind of struggled with it, and it was really just hesitancy, I think, going in for that shot. But this year, we've worked a lot on shooting, shooting, shooting. We've been drilling it every day, and it definitely has proven worth it in these last few tournaments. So I'm super excited to continue growing as a team with shots, especially.
Oliviana, what's the 125-pound weight class like around the state? What like who are you looking out for, especially at the 3A level right now?
Um, Definitely. So last year I started off at 130 and then after Christmas cut down to 125. And after Christmas is when a lot of girls they cut down with you. And then it mixes up the weight brackets. Definitely a couple people that I'm looking out for this year that have beat me in the past and I haven't won against, but I think definitely Jordan Nelson from Lander. She won the Bighorn tournament for 130s and I definitely think she's going to cut down. So I got to just try and watch out and try and, try my best in those matches and figure out a way to win against her. So
Okay, gotcha. For you, Kinsey, kind of the same line of questioning. Let's start with what have you worked on to get yourself improved from last season to the start of this season?
The biggest thing I've worked on is definitely my shots and being more good on my feet. being on my toes and just working on shots because, like Olivianna said, most of our team struggled with shots last year. So having the drive to shoot the shots and perfect them is what we've been working on a lot.
Yeah. What about your mindset? What do you kind of maybe visualize before a match?
I visualize me winning. Like I go out there thinking, okay, you're gonna win, and just don't think of the negative stuff. Think of what could go good.
Gotcha. And then for you, what's it like? What's the 3A ranks at 120 like for you this season?
So for 120, Lily Quintanilla, she's there. She is probably gonna be my biggest competition, and Lainey Walker. I wrestled her a couple times last year and she beat me, but yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking of cutting down to 115, so we'll see how it goes from there.
All right, all right. You both mentioned earlier the team title and how important that was. Just what did that mean to you personally, Kinsey, and the rest of the squad from your perspective up in Whirling, winning that battle in the Bighorn tournament?
Winning the tournament as a team was just so special to me. Like, I'm just so proud of all of us. We went there with just 8 girls, and I think every single one of us placed and got the points, and we didn't even beat them by a little bit. We beat them by quite a bit of points. So I was just so proud of everyone, and we worked so hard at practice and just to be where we are and beat these teams that we never thought we could.
To back up your point, win the title by 33 points. Olivianna, the same question. I guess what was your kind of reaction after you girls won so dominantly?
It's definitely an incredible thing, especially when female wrestling hasn't really been a thing. And now this year, we're not just like the girls on the team who wrestle, we're an actual girls team. And I think it was just really cool. It's one thing to win an individual title or trophy, but winning it as a whole, I was just so proud of the team. And I'm definitely excited for the next few tournaments, of the season, because I definitely think we have a chance at placing at regionals and stuff. So it's super exciting.
For both of you, and I'll start with you, Olivianna, Coach Dylan, what has he meant to you and the development of this girls program over 3 seasons now?
I think he's the backbone of it. Honestly, I do not think our girls team would be where it is without him. He has a way of coaching us like to where we believe in ourselves when we step out on that mat, and he knows what each of us needs to work on. He knows how each of us wrestle. He's definitely one of the main reasons why we were able to win as the team title, and I can't wait to see where the team grows this year and then in the future seasons as well, because he's definitely grown it so much already in the short few years, and it's growing still. So
What about for you, Kinsey? Same question about Coach.
Yes, Coach Sandstead is definitely the backbone. He puts in so much time and effort with every single one of us. Like he'll come in the mornings with me so I can just get more time on the mat. And then over the summer, he spent his mornings with all of us lifting and just getting more reps in. And I'm just so appreciative of that. He knows every one of us. He knows how to coach every one of us. And like, he just has this specific coaching style that I love. And I'm so grateful for him and all he's done for this sport and growing it in the women's sport.
Gotcha. Well, ladies, congratulations on great success at the Battle of the Bighorns. And thanks for taking a few minutes for being our Athletes of the Week presented by Premier Bone and Joint Centers. Olivianna and Kinsey, congratulations. Thanks so much for some time.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Standing before me is one of our Wyopreps Athletes of the Week presented by Premier Bone and Joint Centers. We're worthy of Wyoming. I'm visiting with Cheyenne Central diver Brady Benne, who continues to smash records. Well, I know we're here at a competition where you're during the middle of the break, but in your previous weekend, you had an unbelievable performance, broke pool records in Casper and Natrona County and Kelly Walsh High School's pools, broke your own school record. Take me back to that weekend up in Casper and just how do you feel you dove, that second weekend out?
I felt like I dove really good. I was really prepared the week leading up to those meets. I had some really good practices, and I knew coming into there that I could most definitely break that record since, I had it. So I've only gotten better since last year, so I was pretty confident.
I was going to ask you about that. You were a state champion last year as a freshman.
Yes, sir.
Obviously a lot on your shoulders kind of being the defending champion. I know you want to push yourself,
Yes,
but
sir.
other divers are coming after you. How do you handle that from a mental perspective more than anything?
Just keeping confidence and being humble, I guess. I mean, there's always room for improvement, so you gotta just keep working and trying to get better every day.
What have you been really kind of working on during the off season to get you ready for this season?
New dives for sure, bigger dives that'll separate me from everyone else, obviously, and technique and form.
Okay, so what are the little intricacies that help you improve in those areas specifically?
Just reps at practice and re-watching my dives at practice too.
Okay.
Just going back and looking at them and seeing what I can improve on.
What has your coach meant to you in terms of your development here in the last, call it year and a half, 2 years?
She's meant a lot. Yeah, she's always pushing me to get better, and she's always helping me improve. She's always giving me corrections on every dive, even if it's a dive that'll score 8s or 9s. She's always finding something that'll help me get better.
So you get on the diving board. What little things do you think about? What kind of goes through your mind?
Confidence, and I just gotta trust myself, because I mean, in practice I do 100 reps in practice, so it's just confidence. You gotta go up there and just know that you can do the dive and perform it well.
Now, do you visualize every dive before you actually go and perform it, or I guess what's kind of your preparation before each dive?
Usually just try and get warm, and then I model my dive before, so the takeoff, and then just kind of visualizing what I'll see in the air and go through.
Okay.
Yep.
So what are some of your goals this season, Brady?
Just break some more school records, pool records, and obviously win state again.
Yeah. So how do you go about accomplishing that type of those type of goals?
Pushing myself every day at practice, just wanting to get better and always looking for improvement.
Well, you're off to a terrific start. I don't know how much higher you can keep going here, bud, but hey, congratulations on being one of our athletes of the week. I appreciate the time.
Thank you so much.